Hello, my lovely Aries. I'm Jessica from Willow Vine's Intuitive Vibes, and I'm here to do your May 2020 love reading, or within a month's time of when you view this reading, because my readings are timeless, so don't get hung up on dates or anything like that. Keep in mind this is a general reading. It will not apply to every single one of you. I wish I could do that, but I can't. If you'd like me to pick up on your personal energy, please email me. My email is in the box below. I'll gladly give you all the information you need on personals. It's on the community tab as well as my website. And don't forget to check me out on Patreon. These readings will be extended over on Patreon. So over here, we're going to cover overall energy for past, present, future. Most of the time, this can be like an ex or just whatever led you up to this point. This is all about you for the most part, unless you have a current partner, and that can be in there. And then the future is either new love or just what's coming in love in the near future. So within a month's time, basically. And then feelings and expectations, or what to expect. And then over on Patreon, we are going to cover obstacles and blocks, actions that either need to be taken or will be taken. I'm going to focus more on what action is going to be taken, because it's not always necessary to know what needs to be done. It's like what will fucking happen kind of thing, you know? Oh, I use bad language if you don't like it. There's the door. See you later. Bye. I have no time for negative comments. If you don't like it, you get offended, just go. Hopefully you stay, though, because there could be messages here for you. And then we're going to go over the potential outcome, advice, and anything else I see fit over there. I'm pretty lax, so whatever comes to me is what I do, basically. It's a monthly subscription over there, any denomination. You can start off at 10, lower it, increase it at any time. You can also cancel at any time. You get billed immediately when you go over there, and then the first of every month thereafter. So you have until the first of the next month when you when you sign up over on Patreon to decide if you'd like to stay for another month or not. Anyway, so it's totally up to you. There's no obligation whatsoever. I think that's it. So yeah, it's extended, which I'll reiterate towards the end so nobody forgets. So, what was I going to say? Like, the energy I was sitting in, I feel like I know what I want. And if I don't get what I want, I'm out. Like, so it's kind of giving up energy, but I feel like it's somebody is sick of the same old shit show. They're just done with it. It's like, how long can we stay stuck on this freaking merry-go-round? Like, I'm done. I need to see progression, forward movement of some kind, or I'm out the door. I can't keep doing this to myself, like hoping and wishing and praying that we'll come together, that one day things will be different. So if you're currently partnered, you're like, okay, you'll never change. If you're dealing with an ex, that ex will never change. And a lot of you are coming to these realizations and you're just like, you've had it. You're at your breaking point, basically. So I almost feel like Aries, if someone is wondering or wanting a second chance with you, I have a funny feeling that you're gonna slam the door in their face. I don't feel like you're open to going backwards. Some of you are waiting on a past person, but for the messages that I'm getting, this reading is more than likely not for those of you who know that your soulmate is your ex, or someone that you've been going round and round and round with, your divine counterpart, twin flame, whatever. I feel like if you know if you know with every fiber of your being that waiting on a past person is beneficial to your life, that's where you need to be, that's who you need to be with, this reading is more than likely not for you. There could be some small messages in here. This reading is for people who are done. I feel like you're done with someone or they're done with you. It is energy. It could be flip-flop, vice versa, whatever. I could be talking to a cross-watcher, so keep that in mind. If I say it's Aries, it could be the other person. If I say it's Aries person, it could be Aries. It depends on, what's going on in your circumstances, and where you are in this timeline, basically, because we're all on different paths, and in different places in the game of life, basically. But anyways, the overall energy we have is intention. So this is setting your intentions for manifestation. It can be for magical purposes as well. So if some of you dabble in the arts, I feel like this wouldn't be anything negative. It wouldn't infringe on the free wills of, it would not infringe on the free will of others or anything like that. This is just cleansing, clearing your space, internally, externally, welcoming in positive energy. It's manifestation at its best, and it's basically setting your intention. So you know what you want now. Some of you might have been up in the air like, yeah, I have feelings here, but is this really what I want? I feel like a lot of you have been questioning what's going on around you, like your work environment, the friends that you have, and love interests, like a crush or something. You're just reevaluating, and you're looking at every angle of your life and assessing whether or not these people or situations belong in your life anymore. It's like, what do I really need and what do I really want? And everything that you don't want or need is going out the window, and that includes some people and some love interests, some crushes, some exes, some partners. Aries, you're cleaning house. You're cleaning house is what you're doing. And I can't talk, so I don't feel like you're telling anyone this. I feel like this is something that you've been thinking long and hard about, and you've kept it to yourself because a lot of you feel that there is someone around you who does not mean you well, and I feel like you want to keep anything positive to yourself because you don't want those snakes to get, catch wind of what you're doing and compromise your forward movement, basically. So that's what I feel with that. At the bottom of this deck, it is the Tarot of Sexual Magic. A Scorpio subscriber of mine purchased it for me, and I did use it for the Scorpio reading like I promised her. So Wisdom Dante Court, thank you very much. If you watch the Aries reading, I'm using it again. I've said thank you a million times to her. She's fucking awesome. So anyways, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Swords. Of course, now when I friggin' pick it up, I can't remember what the hell I heard. The second I looked at this card, it was demanding answers. That's what it was, because I'm like, what the fuck? It was something that I normally wouldn't think of with this card, because usually this is very quick. It can be kind of tactless information, well, it can be information, but it's basically communication that's coming in really quick, so someone's not fully thinking things through. You could have caught wind of something, but to me, this is you taking charge of your life, setting your intentions, and when you do communicate with the people that need to go, this is demanding answers. I feel like you found something out, Aries. So if you're currently partnered, you might have found out that your partner was cheating and you're like, what the fuck is this about? Kind of thing. It's creating blockages, that's for sure. But it gave you the clarity that you needed with the Two of Swords reversed and then the Ten of Wands. It's like you're sick of this shit. This dude's about ready to collapse, because he's carrying his own weight plus her weight, and it's becoming too much. I feel like this has been a long time coming, and you found something out and you're demanding answers. That's strongly what I feel this reading is about. So you're setting your intentions, and you Aries is out the building, basically. So overall energy for the past, we have contract reverse. So I feel like with this could either represent a broken contract, like the end to a marriage, a divorce, just a separation in general, especially if it's a long-standing commitment, because it is a common law. Not a lot of states follow that, but some do and some countries do. So I feel like this is an end to a contract, whether it is leaving a job that you don't want anymore that doesn't serve you, or a relationship. It seems this is a love reading. I feel like this is ending a relationship. It's breaking a promise that was once made, and I feel like you didn't break the promise, Aries. I feel like somebody broke it with you, basically. This is ending a situation. So in the past, there was an ending. I feel like it has to do with infidelity. I feel like somebody thought they were getting away with something, and you caught wind of it. And now you're demanding answers, or you did, and you already found them out. Let's see. Why is contract reversed, please, for Aries? Yep, we have the Hierophant reverse. This is ending a marriage, ending a contract. This is the end to a relationship, a high-level commitment. This is a big promise that somebody made to you, Aries. It could be vice versa. You could have broke the promise to somebody else, but because this is your reading, I'm picking it up as this was done to you. So some of you could have had a spouse that just up and left you, and you're like, what? Why? And you finally found out why. Could have been for another person or just some fucked up reason, just saying. But I do feel that there's endings here in the past. The World, yeah. A cycle had completed. I feel like somebody actually moved away. Like relocation even. Like this is the ultimate... I feel an ultimate betrayal is what I feel. So I strongly sense infidelity. But I feel like even if you were married... Okay, I feel like your person legit, like before the ink was signed or even before divorce was discussed, they were out the door and living miles away, even states away, countries away, something. This person just, boom, and they crushed you, or you did this. This is an extremely painful ending for somebody. Like, I'm starting to shake right now. I feel like it caught somebody off guard. Like I said, there's travel here too. I'm going to keep that World card. It could have this ending could have forced some of you to have to relocate because your family didn't live near you and your person, whoever you were in a relationship with. Some of you, I feel like there's an Aries out there's probably more than one, who is in the military. And during deployment or boot camp or whatever, while they were gone, especially if they are in the United States, I feel like they got married and their wife just up and left. It's like, it was very shocking. It was while somebody was away. It's almost like coming home from being deployed and then all you come home to is an empty house and divorce papers. Like something like that. No explanation, nothing. It was a shock. I feel like travel is involved with this ending, and it was a massive ending, and it was a painful ending. For some of you, this happened a while ago, and for others of you, it just recently happened. Because to me, this is the recent past. So somebody's going through something pretty painful. I don't know. I feel like I want to cry. This is painful. And I don't feel like it's a death. Like, it's not, how do I want to word it? It was somebody's intention to hurt you, okay? It wasn't unintentional. I'm going to put it that way. So, let's get a little bit more on this ending. What the hell is this about? Why was somebody so callous to Aries? Well, the fucking snake. Look, the snake wants to come out. So I'm going to take it. And I saw girl talk, which has to do with friends. And then we have coffin and karmic relationship and sunglasses. Somebody wanted to change the situation. I feel like they were watching somebody else. This could have been a karmic situation between you and this person. More than likely it was. There's a lesson tied to it. But this was massive. I feel like somebody's going to get their just due. But we have the snake. Competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman. I told you, infidelity. I strongly feel like, Aries, you were left for somebody else. Or you caught your person doing this. But I feel like I almost feel like you found out after the fact because they just took their shit and left kind of thing. And you're like, what? It's over? How the hell did it... What? I don't get it. Something like that. This is craziness. Most people don't end relationships this way, and that's why I'm saying it's so nuts. And this is definitely not for every Aries out there. And that could just be one message. But some of you could just be ending, dealing with breakups and stuff, and it is painful. But someone is dealing with a major, major betrayal. So feelings, deception. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. No shit. I feel like this person never even really loved you, Aries. I'm not going to lie. And I don't want to make somebody feel shitty because you always wonder, Like, how do I want to word this? You always want to know that when you're with somebody, even if it doesn't work out, that you had good memories and that it was all for a reason, a purpose. I almost feel like this wasn't. I mean, there are no accidents, so it does have to do with karma, past lives, shit like that, but I don't feel like it was your burden to bear. It's something to do with the person who did this to you. I feel like this is a habit of theirs, and not even in just this lifetime. And they're about to reap what they've sown. I'm just going to say, so don't feel like it was all for nothing. This person seems like a con artist to me. Do you have money? Because I kind of feel like whoever this person is that did this, I feel like they are not only very manipulative, they have a purpose behind it. So if you have money, they married you or were around you or dating you because you bought them things or you gave them money or whatever, something like that. And even if it's not financially based, there was something that you provided that somebody else couldn't at the time that they needed it. So if this person didn't have a home or they needed to find a home and you have your own home, I'm moving on in. This is a love bomber type person. This is somebody who is very narcissistic, and I don't like throwing that word around, but I feel that here. This is a con artist. This person that doesn't feel empathy. I mean, for some of you, it could be some Aries out there that did this, but I feel like it was done to Aries. Because I really strongly feel that any Aries that are watching this, that are watching tarot or even part of the tarot community, you're not heartless enough to act like this, if that makes sense. So it's definitely not somebody who's watching me. We have the Two of Pentacles. Somebody was juggling. They wanted what they couldn't have. This person always wants what they can't have. And it's almost like they're determined to always get what they can't have. It's like an obsession of theirs. That's kind of creepy. I mean, in this image, he's like coming up behind her, like kind of stalkery, like I'm going to rip your clothes off and fucking rape you. That's what this feels like to me. I'm not... Ugh, I hate it when I get fucking energy like that. For some of you, that really, you could be dealing with somebody who does that to women. I'm not going to lie. I don't feel like they did it to you, but I feel like it's a dirty little secret that they have. They like to be... So, okay, if this is your person, I feel like you would have found this out because, like I said, this is a shocking betrayal to somebody. This is something you didn't know. And I almost feel like you want to keep it under wraps because you don't want people to look down on you thinking that you did know. And you allowed it because you had no idea what this person was capable of or what they were doing when you weren't around. I mean, hell, they could travel for work like a trucker or a flight attendant or something. Like, where you go to multiple places. There are a bunch of jobs that involve travel, but I don't know. This guy's a creepy mofo. I'm just going to say, I want one more. This is a major lie. This is not something small like, oh, I wanted to say like, oh, I fucked your friend. That would be a big lie too. But that's small in comparison to this. I mean, I almost feel like whoever's going through this and found this secret out about their person, their ex-husband or wife or lover or whatever, they would have rather have had this person sleep with just their friend. Like, that's how bad this is. This is bad. This is definitely not for everyone. Holy Hannah. Hopefully the current and future energy changes. But my readings do get pretty specific, so if you'd like a personal reading, just hit me up. We can pick up on your energy. We have the Hermit reversed. This is not thinking things through. This is probably why you're demanding answers. Like, what the fuck were you thinking? Kind of thing. They weren't thinking. Could be dealing with a Virgo or an earth sign because we do have double earth here. Taurus. Yeah, could be an earth sign. This is a dirty, dirty little secret. I almost feel like this person, what I was gonna say is, I feel like whoever this happened to, you more than likely just found this out and it was after they left or after the disconnect. But this person has intimacy issues. They have a hard time connecting with people. So in this relationship, if you were to have sex with this person, I'm trying to describe their demeanor so you can pinpoint who it is if you didn't find this out yet, because it might still, the information might not have come to you yet. I feel like most of you in the situation would have known, but this person would have intimacy issues where it never feels close. So even when you're having sex, it's like disconnected energetically. I don't know how to explain it. Almost like the person's not there. Like in those like murder documentaries and shit, or with really bad people, psychopaths, sociopaths, narcissists, shit like that. When they get this, everyone describes that these people, that when they go into a rage, or when their mind goes into that whatever place it goes into before they do something horrific, they get this blankness about them. It's almost like they're not there. They vacated the building kind of thing. I feel like you would have seen that in this person, especially when they got mad, and in very uncomfortable situations. I just see somebody looking in somebody's eyes going, I don't even know who you are. Like something like that. There's a con artist here, big time. And they could have been after money. 10 of Pentacles, like I said. I don't know, this is bad. Can I get more, please? This person has brown eyes. They almost look black. Like, when it almost looks like somebody doesn't even have an iris. They just have the pupil. It looks like that. I don't know. There's like a blank stare, just staring at me. Can I get more, please? What is this deception in this person's feelings? I feel like this person mimics other people's emotions and feelings and tries to act as though that's how they feel, because they don't feel. Because I feel numb right now. Like, I can't explain it, because when you don't feel, it doesn't feel like anything. There's really no explanation for it. It's the closest thing I can describe this feeling that I'm feeling of this person is numbness. Like, just blank. Like, I see black, just blank. You know how people will say that they're blackout drunk and they won't remember what they did or said the night before, and your house is smashed up and you've been beaten to a bloody pulp? Like, that type of shit. This person wouldn't even care. And I do feel like this person would have been physically violent with you, at least from time to time, and it would have been kind of extreme. Like, I feel like it would have started off slow, and like minor shit. Well, physical violence to any degree is not minor, but I feel like it would have been like a smack upside the head, maybe a hair pull, and then it would be push you down the stairs. Like, it would increasingly get worse, to the point where someone might even pull a gun on somebody, like a weapon of some kind, either for self-defense or that's what this person would do to threaten it for control. Well, we have separation. And then hammer, sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, working on it. This person just wasn't going to change, and they always made you feel like you were not enough. And it's just because they didn't have any feelings. Separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of the future. I feel like it made you unsure of the future. You didn't really know if you two could fix this. I almost feel like them leaving abruptly the way that they did is a blessing in disguise, because, at least for you, because it got you out of a bad situation. But usually victims in domestic violence, no matter how severe or like big or small it is, because there's different variations, when somebody's that controlling and that manipulative over somebody, it makes that person yearn for that person. It makes them miss them when they're not there. It makes them feel like they're the only person that will ever be in their life, kind of thing. And I do feel like it made you, it hurt. I'm just gonna put it that way. It made you yearn for them for a minute. I feel like you've changed your mind because of something you found out. I almost feel like you could explain away everything else, but this one thing that they did, you cannot explain away. And it killed it for you, basically. I mean, somebody slapping you around should have killed it for you, regardless, but, you know, I get the whole cycle of abuse, and it does happen, and a lot of people don't understand it, and they're always like, just leave. It's not always that easy, especially when you've been emotionally manipulated, mentally, just, you know, when somebody holds money over your head. There's a million and one reasons why it's difficult to leave a bad situation like that, but I feel like this one reason gave you, it almost cleared up all the heartbreak. It was like, why did I even care? Kind of thing. It was an instant switch. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know. That's fucked up. Some of you, it's just infidelity, and you just didn't want to work on it because that's just, you're like, always a cheater. You know, once a cheater, always a cheater. Fuck them, bye. But there is someone who's dealing with someone they have a dirty little secret, and it's fucking big. I wouldn't be surprised if this person ended up on the news. I'm not joking. Like, I don't know. They're fucked up. So, what you can expect. Page of air. Logical, honest, impulsive. They are impulsive. Curious. Challenging information. This is what you can expect. Delays or changes to plans. Truth delivered without tact. I feel like in the way that you find out this information, or the way that you did find out this information, it was kind of tactless. So if it was a quote unquote friend who told you, they just fucking said it. They didn't sit you down and say, oh honey, you know, I have something I need to tell you. It's really big. They just, can you believe it? Like, you found out some way like that, or on social media. It was so random and not the way you should have found out, basically. No matter how it was shocking to you, I feel. It could have been handled differently, and it didn't come from this person. It came from somewhere else. But I feel like with challenging information, this is the dirty little secret. And it's about somebody's impulsive behaviors. It just is. Can I get more on this page of air, please? So if you haven't found this out yet, prepare yourself if any of this is making sense, because there's some kind of shocking news coming in. But this is in the recent past, so I feel like you already know for whoever I'm talking to. But like I said, we're all on different timelines, so I really hope with that serious issue, that's only one person. I strongly feel like it is. There can't be that many people dealing with something that bad. But you never know. There's a lot of you, so. We have the 8 of Chalices, which is the 8 of Cups. This is walking away. Walking away from something good to go to something better. Or that's what this person would want you to think. I feel like it's just this information gave you the opportunity to walk away. Like, with your heart intact. Because I feel like the separation was painful, but when you found out this dirty little secret, whatever it is, it made it easier to just walk away. Because she looks disgusted by him, and it's like he wants to chase her down, and she's just like, no, I can't, get away from me, kind of thing. This is, and then we have the 4 of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, letting go, giving up on it. Escaping. And of all the fucking cards, she's handcuffed to a friggin' chair. This is escaping. Did you escape? Like, some of you literally either escaped a relationship, a bad relationship, you got out of it. I seriously just heard, like, captivity. And I don't know if that's in the relationship thing. This person, like, I almost feel like someone was abducted and they were able to get away because something got leaked. Somebody got out. Like, someone was exposed because somebody let them go. Somebody got away. And if it wasn't like a legit abduction where, you know, you're chained up to something and stuck with this person repeatedly doing bad things to you, which does happen, so that's why it's making me uncomfortable seeing this, because I see it in my head. If it's not that, I feel like in this relationship, somebody just felt trapped. They felt like they were being held hostage in the relationship because they were too scared to leave. That's the other message in that. Because obviously not everybody was kidnapped or abducted, and I feel like it would have been a young female who was abducted, if that's the case. And when I say young, I mean like she was late teens, early 20s when this happened, but I feel like she was with this man for a while, and it is a man. It's not a masculine energy, it's a fucking man, a male. He has a penis. Or she does, whatever, you know. I don't know, that's fucked up. Concealment and power. That's why this is here. It's like your intention to leave. You set your intention to get away. Quietly, secretly. It's almost like sneaking away in the night, escaping. To regain your power. And then we have containment. I'm telling you what, it's all fitting, and that's fucked up. Can I get more on this page of air, please? Well, for whoever this is resonating with, whether it was just a shitty relationship, or the captivity thing, I really hope it was just a shitty relationship, because that's fucked up. Either way, I'm glad you got away. We have Cupid's arrow, have faith, love is coming, surprise, invitation or meeting, hesitation. I feel like whoever this person is was trying to keep the faith, that everything would be okay, that they would have their chance to get the fuck out of here, basically, to get away from this person. But they were very hesitant because of the repercussions, is what I feel. I feel like this person is dealing with a very abusive person, or they were. This is the recent past. The sword and the rose, clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, power. You regained your power when you provided clarity to others. Some of you delivered this truth. If you were like held captive, you're the one exposing this person. But if that's not the case, I feel like some of you were dealing with a very abusive spouse, person, whatever, whether you're just committed to him or married to him, and they just up and left. And when you found out the reason why, it's like when one thing came out, it's like one bone out of the skeleton came out of the closet, and then all of a sudden a ton fell out. It's like all it took was that one thing, and it was just like a downward spiral for this person, and some massive truth came out, like legit skeletons, just gonna say. I don't know if this person killed anyone or not, but I know that they did some really bad shit to people. That's what I feel. This person is twisted. And this is information that came out about somebody you were connected to. For some of you, this didn't even happen to you. You found out about this person, but it happened to a family member or a friend. Someone very close to you. And some of you are feeling kind of shitty that you weren't there to help this person, but you didn't know, so don't beat yourself up. We can't save everybody, and you can only help those who either want to help themselves or let you in and tell you. I mean, I don't even think this person knew half of it, I'm just going to say. So it's either this happened to you or someone close to you, but either way, you're affected. So, current energy, let's get the fuck out of that. Overall energy currently, the garden and the gate reversed. I actually like seeing this card reversed because in the upright, she's, she's in this beautiful garden, so it's nice, but it's complacency to me, because there's all this beauty and adventure out here, and it's very, I keep wanting to say vast. It's very vast. It just keeps going. It's like these rolling hills. What's past that hill over there? It's clouded, so you don't really know. You need to go out and explore, because you're not going to be able to see that far ahead until you get over there. You can't see from inside this garden. So this is escaping that garden, getting out of complacency, basically, getting out of that stuck energy and moving forward and exploring your options, and realizing that there's so much more to life than what you were living, than what you had experienced, that there are people out there that are deserving of your love and that will love you in return, and it will be nothing like what you experienced in the past. So this is like, what is it called? Not new horizons, but open your horizons. There we go. Something like that. Beyond your wildest dreams. I feel like something really special is coming in for you, because you did set your intentions. And you know what you want now. You're not kind of all over the place anymore. Like, oh, I think I want this. Oh, no, I think I want that. It's, I know I want this and I need it. And that I'm focused on this one person or one situation. We have the Six of Pentacles reversed. This is all about equal give and take. This is basically being open. It's being ready to not only give but receive, which is what I said. So this is those opening your horizons, basically. That's what this is. This is being ready to let somebody in, to let somebody love you after being hurt. The High Priestess reversed. With the Three of Pentacles, this is collaboration, working together. With the High Priestess reversed, I feel like it's been a long time coming. You're following your intuition and you're listening to spirit, basically, and you're allowing, your faith and the divine to guide you in the right direction. I feel like this is very strong manifestation energy, and it's pulling yourself out of the past, out of the ickiness, the doldrums, basically, and charging full steam ahead in a very positive direction. I feel like once this clarity came out, this information about the past, this secret, once this was revealed, it almost set you free, in a sense. I feel like you were still tied to this past situation for whatever reason, and I don't feel like it was for love. I feel like it was just you felt stuck to it because you couldn't heal from it. You couldn't release yourself. And whatever clarity, whatever truth came out, no matter how shitty of a way you found out or how bad the information was, I do feel like it set you free, in a sense. It's allowing you to move forward. Can I get more, please, on the Garden and the Gate reversed? It's allowing you to explore and not only live in the moment, but have hope for the future is what I feel. The Runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, letting go of ego. So this could be just, it's not letting go, it's listening to ego. Why did I say letting go of ego? There are no mistakes. I feel like you are letting go of things that were attached to your ego. But Runner in a codependent relationship, this is you running away from that unhealthy situation. But I don't really feel like that's you. I feel like that's this person, this situation. It's almost like coming to grips with it. Realizing that it wasn't you. It was them. They had the problem. Engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, union. Running from a commitment. Yeah, this is them. And then we have the Grim Reaper. It's like ending this. This is like this. It's part of the secret you found out that you released yourself from so that you can move forward. That's what that is. It's that aha moment. It's knowing that it's not you, that you're not flawed, you're not ugly, you're not any of the shit this person said to you or did to you. No matter how small or big, like I said, I feel like whoever I'm talking to is extremely affected emotionally and some physically. And you were extremely upset when this person left you, when they ran. But now it's like with this secret, this clarity, you're okay with it. You've come to grips and it's allowing you to heal and move forward, basically. That's what I feel with that. I want one more. Can I get one more on this overall energy for the future? So it's basically you escaping your past. I feel like some of you literally ran away from this person when you found out whatever this information is. Their dirty little secret. Enlightenment. You found something out and I feel like you called something off. Some of you. But you found out somebody was faking something. And you didn't know what to do. Because you did have love for them. And you're like, why is this happening to me kind of thing. But yeah, you found something out. And it enabled you to move forward. And realize that it's okay to let it go. It's okay to run from this person, from the situation. It's supposed to end. Your feelings, forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Yeah, I feel like this is healing to me. This is releasing and healing from the past, 100%. It's learning how to live in the moment and work towards the future, a bright future. It's pretty much what I set up here for the overall energy. And with forgiving, I feel like it's more forgiving for yourself. So if you decide to forgive this person for their indiscretions, whatever they fucking did to you and anybody else, it's just for yourself. It's not like you're going to go up to that person and say, I forgive you. It's just you internalizing that so you can let it go and heal. But I also feel like this is forgiving yourself for staying, for not seeing, for whatever the hell you were blaming yourself for. Because I feel like it wasn't your fault, but you took on the blame. You took it on as your own. And you're learning how to love yourself again, is what I feel. Yeah, you're learning how to love yourself again, and you're learning how to give love to others and also receive it, because a lot of times with victims, especially either in domestic violence or just abusive relationships in general, like I said, no matter which type of abuse it is, they feel very insecure and kind of broken inside because the perpetrator will like break that person down. They'll try to make them feel inferior and just worthless and shitty, and that they don't matter. That's what they do. And of course, if you're the victim of that, you will feel that way. And some people, it takes their entire life to recover, and some never do. You can heal to a certain extent, but there's always something in the back of your mind that just keeps nagging at you, because of what the person said or did. It's PTSD, it's trauma related. And a lot of people don't understand that it's not something you can just get over. It takes time and intention. So I feel like a lot of you have the intention to heal, to get past this, to focus on you, to never let this happen again, which is beautiful. And it is kind of rare. But with forgiving and learning, I feel like this is being able to open up emotionally again to somebody. I feel like some of you are finally feeling ready, or you're preparing to either offer your love to somebody new. I feel like this is a few things. This is, for some of you, it's just loving yourself, learning how to love yourself again, or at all. For others of you, this is being ready to offer your love to somebody, to open up your heart again after being hurt. And for others of you, this is you trying to work on yourself so that you're ready for when that person comes in to offer you love. It's like you're not quite there yet, but you have a strong intention of healing yourself and loving yourself so that you're ready when somebody comes in. And then we have the Knave of Wands, which is like the Page of Wands. This is starting off slow. It's friendly communication. It's nothing major. Pages are small messages, but I feel like it's slowly starting again. It's beginning again is what I feel. I feel like a lot of you have, there's like 2 friends, like best friend type people around you who have been extremely supportive throughout this whole ordeal. And one of them is the opposite sex. I mean, it could be the same sex, but one of them you're actually in love with. I don't know if they know, but because of how much compassion this person has had, like has shown you, it's so different than what you're used to. I feel like you've fallen for that one friend. I feel like you'd be pleasantly surprised because there's like a candle, a torch burning behind this tree, and it's like it's hidden. It's an internal passion, like an internal desire for this person. So I don't feel like your friend knows, but I feel like your friend actually likes you too. I'm just going to say that's the case. But most of you, it's just starting off slow, and some of you just might start off as friends with somebody new and kind of work your way up because you want to make sure they're not a Casanova and that they will go at your pace, basically. Can I get more for forgiving and learning for how Aries feels, please? You just want somebody to be honest with you. Somebody who has your back. Basically, whatever you give is what you want back. Ultimately. I'm going to have to put like a disclaimer in this reading or something and let people know that we do get out of this ickiness eventually. Paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. That's what this is. It's enjoying each other's company. It's having a good time. It's being happy for once in your life. And it's learning to let go and be free and be open and go beyond that gate in the garden. It's exploring. And I feel like you have someone around you that you can explore with. So it's like a growing love between the two of you. At this time, it's like nothing crazy, but I feel like it could bloom into something bigger, especially when the both of you are ready. So, what you can expect is the dreamer. A leap of faith, follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities. So, if you do have a crush on that friend or this person, whoever they are to you, I do feel like it's a friend, someone that you talked to, that you kind of fell for because they were there for you during a really difficult time, and this person just knows you better than anybody else kind of thing. And it's like, how could I not fall in love with my best friend, you know? I feel like some of you might find out that this person has feelings for you in return. This is taking a leap of faith. This is expressing yourself. This is moving forward in a positive direction. And it's like expect the unexpected, basically. It's getting what you want after suffering through a bunch of bullshit that you didn't. Why is the dreamer here, please? I just heard dream big. This is a loyal companion, a loyal friend. You're moving forward side by side with a friend, whether it's in love, like you guys end up together, or you just have that unconditional love for this person and they're just your lifelong person, whether you are intimate with them or not, you know? I don't know. I feel a very a strong bond between two people who are friends, and you guys are so close. You do everything except for sleep with each other. And when I say sleep with each other, I mean you probably do sleep in the same bed sometimes. You just don't have sex. Not yet. The Hangman reverse. This is getting out of that stuck energy. It's seeing things from the other person's perspective, from a different perspective. It's looking at life differently. It's trying new things. It's being adventurous. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles reversed. This could be a relationship, or seeing that something wasn't stable. But for me, this is kind of releasing an obsession, because in this deck, he looks like he's kind of obsessed with her. He just like, he's worshiping her. He was cutting her hair like he's going to take it as a souvenir because he just needs to be near her. And this is not doing that. It's not acting creepy and weird. It's seeing things from the other person's perspective. It's almost like a 360 view. Trying something new. A new relationship. Let's see, what is this new thing that Aries is going to be trying pretty soon? It's going outside the box with something. Going against the grain. Are you exploring your sexuality? Can I get more? What is this? New beginning. What are we exploring? Changes. Oh, an abundance. Fuck yeah. The butterfly. Relationship evolving to the next phase. Healing the inner child growth. Yeah, I feel like this is moving forward in a romantic way with a friend. It's getting what you want. You set your intention. Keep a positive mindset. Manifest exactly what you want. Gratitude and bliss. This is getting what you want. It's taking that risk and actually succeeding. Because you went about it in a unique way, in a different way. You didn't follow suit. Like, I feel like there's a social standard. Like, you're supposed to do it this way. Everybody does. Everyone dates this way. Everyone does this way, whatever. And you're like, nope, I'm not doing it that way. I'm doing it this way, my way. And because of that, you're going to get what you want. You're going to get the person you want because of your approach. This is different. This is also, like I said, exploring your sexuality. So if you're normally, like, say you're a female and you normally date men, I feel like you might switch it up and try to date females. Or have a polyamorous relationship where you're together with multiple people, but you're all consenting, basically. I don't know, there's so many different things that you can explore and do, and you can vice versa, everything that I said. But I feel like somebody, not all Aries are doing that, but I feel like if most of this is resonating with you, I feel like you're either making that decision to experiment sexually with other people, different things, or you're thinking about it. But I feel like this is forward movement. It's taking a risk. It's a risk. It's the, fuck it. I'm just going after it. I've been living a lie. I did say the whole skeleton in the closet thing, but that was with the creepy person over here. And it could be your own skeletons in the closet. Maybe you've had this desire forever and you were just taught as a child that it was wrong, that, you can't date the same sex kind of thing, because there are still plenty of prejudiced people out there in the world. And you could have been raised that way and maybe your religion or your parents made you feel bad for it. And you're just like, fuck it. No, I don't care. I'm doing me now. I've been through enough. Spirit's got my back, something like that is what I feel for somebody. Otherwise, this is just that friendship. It's evolving and it's going the way you want it to because you did something different. You stood out among the rest. With whatever the fuck it was, you did something. So, near future, overall energy. We have journey. This is moving forward. This is packing your bags and getting out of Dodge. It's like, I'm leaving town. So, for those of you who are doing the same sex thing, you're coming out and you're experimenting, whether that's what you're going to stick to or not. Any naysayers, whether they're friends, family, whatever, because remember in the very beginning I said you're clearing your circle, you're getting rid of people, places, and things that don't serve you. You're cleaning house, basically. I feel like if anyone who's against you following your heart, no matter where that leads you, you're leaving them in the dust. You just are. Some of you might legit be relocating because of it, because you just don't want to listen to them. It's almost like I'm going to go somewhere where nobody knows my name, so I don't have to deal with the drama. Drama-free zone. Get the fuck out of here kind of thing. I feel that. But either way, this is moving forward. It's moving on from the past. It's moving on from this dick bag over here. It's getting in a better headspace. It's following your dreams. I almost look at it like sort of like the Fool card, but it's like a mix of that and kind of like the Chariot because it's action oriented to me. It's more like, I don't really know where I'm going, but we'll see where I end up. I'll be happy no matter what because I won't be here. Like something like that, which is kind of cool. And it is a risk, which is in your current, what you can expect currently. It's taking a risk, that leap of faith to move forward. And a lot of people are too afraid to do what you're planning to do. And if this isn't you, it's your person. But I feel like this is you just basically saying, fuck the world, I'm doing what I want. I do what I want. And honestly, if you've been through all this bullshit, I do not blame you one bit. I just heard I'm lucky to be alive. So some of you could have faced near-death experiences and you're just so thankful that you have another chance, that you're still here. And this is exploring. This is going on an adventure. She's alone in this card, but it's a number 2. And we're never alone. There's always spirit beside us, our guides, ancestors, angels, you name it. But I feel like your friend, this person that you have feelings for, is going to be tagging along with you. And for some of you, even if you're not in love with your friend, there is a best friend, someone very close to you who will travel or move with you. And if you're not in love with your friend, there is a new love interest. A new love will spark wherever you're going. I know there's travel bans right now, but we can still drive around in our state. At least you can in Maine. I don't know. This is in the near future, so this is within a month's time. And in the state of Maine, we're not opened up yet. So by June 1st, we should be, if everything goes according to plan, knock on wood. That's about the time when this would be going on. So that makes sense. I mean, other states are different, and I don't know how it will be internationally, but I don't think anybody knows. I just don't feel like this is like far travel. It's far enough away where you're not going to be seeing these people very often, if ever, but not so far that you couldn't if you wanted to, kind of thing. If that makes any sense. There's travel here, period. It's different for all of you. Like I said, it is a general reading. And if this isn't you, Aries, it could be your person. If you're wondering what the hell's up with them, what the hang up is, why they, disconnected from you, why they haven't been talking to you, where they are. They're probably going through this shit show. We have the 7 of Pentacles reversed. This is no longer waiting around. It's like staying here is a bad investment. I've met everyone I need to meet and I don't like any of them, kind of thing. I'm going to take what I need and I'm going to move forward. Like I said, you set your intentions and some of you are sneaking away in the night. Even if that's not how you escape this relationship, this bad situation. Some of you might not want to explain yourselves to your friends and family and you're just going to pack your bags and go. Kind of thing. It's like, nope, I don't want anyone to tell me that I can't do it. I'm out of here. We have the 4 of Wands reversed. This is because it wasn't stable where you're at. You're looking for stability. You're looking for a place where you can be grounded, like rooted and grounded, like where you can plant roots, basically. Build a home, have a family, have a life, have a good career, whatever, what have you. I feel like you just want it all and you know that you can't have it where you're at with the people who are around you. You're being stifled by somebody, basically. So this is you realizing that and just saving your pennies and you're done waiting. You're going to go find your happily ever after somewhere else. Because you just can't seem to make shit work where you're at. You're always left wanting and waiting for more. With the 3 of Wands, this dude flies in and they have a good time and then he leaves and it's like, well, when is he coming back? Is he gonna come back? I've been waiting forever. And that's the type of energy that surrounds you if you stay in the garden, but you're realizing this, so you're opening the gate and you're flying free basically, because you're not going to wait around for Mr. Right or Mrs. Right, or you're sick of Mr. and Mrs. Right now. It's like, I want somebody who's going to be by my side through thick and thin, somebody who can deal with me not only on my best days, but my fucking worst days too. Like, if you can't love me at my worst, then why the hell should you be here at my best, you know? Kind of thing. You just want that security. That one wanted to jump. Heart with a key. Welcoming love, meet the one, open your heart, getting together, perfect. Some of you, this is that friend. Like I said, your friend that you're in love with is going to travel along with you and just, you know, you two are going to go along this journey together. For others of you, this journey that you're taking, wherever you're traveling to, you will find somebody new when you get there. Basically, that's what I feel. I feel like whatever adventure you're embarking on, you're going to find love there. Whether it follows you or it just comes to you when you get there, kind of thing. So, your feelings. We have new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So, like I said, a lot of you are going to meet somebody new, and it's going to reignite that spark inside you that you thought was gone. Others of you, this is just you realizing that the past is the past. It's forgiving yourself and that person or situation, just letting it go. And this is looking at your friend in a different way. It is new love because you weren't in love with them before. You just had love for them. So it's kind of like looking at somebody in a different way. I kind of feel that for most of you. There's someone that you're seeing different. You never looked at it in this way before, and you are now. Because they've just always been there. They're your rock. They're your person, kind of thing. And that is a solid foundation to start a relationship on, I'm just going to say. And I do feel like the feelings will be reciprocated. Because I kind of get a sense that this person, the reason why they've been by your side for so long is because they actually do have a crush on you. You just didn't know. And like I said, for others of you, this is someone brand spanking new. You haven't met them yet, but they're coming. New love. I'm so excited for you, Aries. Oh. Okay, what is this? 8 of Pentacles. Reversed. Let's see. Usually in the reverse, that's not working towards something. You might find them while you're looking for work. Because to me, this is kind of taking a break. She's drinking her coffee. It's like taking a break after a workout, basically, after they got it on or whatever. It's relaxing. It's reflecting on the work, on the progress, on what just happened. And this is, I feel like, building up to something. So it's working on something, because they're not really working right now. They're reflecting. This is working on finding new love, working on building up that partnership, collaborating with somebody. And then we have the 8 of Swords. There are still some residual things from the past that are kind of hanging around mentally, I feel, because this is a self-imposed mental trap usually. And then we have the devil in the background, kind of like that anxiety, that worry. Like, am I doing the right thing? Is this going to work? Am I going to be able to work with this person? Are we going to work well together? Is the history going to repeat itself? Oh my God, like, did I make the wrong choice? It's all that shit. But I feel like when you're with this person, this new person, or this friend, I don't know how to, like, lover end? No, whatever. The lover who's a friend. Anyways, it's almost like when you're with this person, your love interest, we'll just say, all that goes out the window. It's almost like a moment of peace. You can just let go and allow the moment to just consume you. It's like the passion between the two of you is all consuming, that even the biggest fear that you have can't touch you. It's pushed to the side. It's not a focus. Everything goes out the window when you're with this person. When you're collaborating with them, when you're working with this person. For some of you, you can meet this person at a new job that could be a coworker, or you've just always worked with this friend, something like that. I feel like you collaborate with this person. I don't know. There's something unique about this connection, though. I just saw ascending and self-indulgence. Whoops. Well, we have... I'll take those. At the bottom, we have cassette, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head, which is what the Eight of Swords would be. That's that devil right here. Not repeating history, but replaying it in your mind, like wondering if the same shit's going to happen. It's almost like, I hate using this as an example, but the whole rape thing. If you've ever had that awful experience, it doesn't, you can heal from it, but it never fully leaves you. It's always in the back of your mind. So say, for example, you haven't been intimate with somebody since something like that happened to you. When you do, there might be certain triggers while you're having sex with somebody that could pop it up in your head and make you freak out and make you think about it, and it will bring the past right back as if it's happening again. That's called PTSD. I did mention PTSD earlier. But that's a pretty extreme example, but it happens, and I felt that type of shit happening in the past. So I feel like this person eases your mind and makes you feel comfortable, and like you don't, because you're so in the moment with them, you don't get triggered by them like you would by somebody else. Like you have full, like, complete trust in this person, and you barely used to trust yourself. So it kind of blows your mind that you could feel this strongly towards somebody else, or feel that way about somebody else when you have a hard time feeling that way about yourself even. I don't know. So love call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. Well, that's on new love. So someone loves you and they're going to tell you. Healing heart, healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. This is freeing yourself from that toxic relationship, that past. It's letting somebody else in after you have been extremely hurt, basically. So there's a lot of healing going on currently to lead up to this future connection. I feel like the majority of you know who this person is. So, what you can expect in the future is the Four of Water. Missing an opportunity, discontentment, or boredom. Open your eyes to the possibilities. So, for some of you, I feel like some of you still have a lot of healing to do. Because I said there's a lot of healing energy to bring you up to this point. And even though you can have moments with somebody that can make you feel like there's nobody else in the world and make you feel comfortable and you trust them completely, you're still healing. You want this. You feel connected with this person, but you don't know how to fully connect, how to fully make it work. It's like you're working towards it. You know you want it. You have your eyes set on this person or this situation, this outcome. Your intention is there. But it's like, even though I have this intention, how do I get it? Like, how do I go from A to B, basically? So during that process, you might fear that you will miss an opportunity in love, an opportunity of a lifetime, because you might not fully be ready. But what I want to tell you is whatever is meant for you will always be there. So if this person truly loves you, they'll give you time. They'll support you. I feel like if it's the friend situation, some of you just might end up retracting your statement, biting your tongue because you don't want to fuck up your friendship. You don't want to lose what you already have. Don't let this opportunity pass you by, because I feel like it will be difficult down the line. I almost feel like some built up resentment will happen if you don't express yourself, if you're not honest. Some of you just fear rejection because of the past. Can I get more, please? I also feel like with the whole what for thing, this past person, if they ever contact you, it will be a missed opportunity. But I feel like this is something good. This is something that you would want. Not that. It's almost like missing one opportunity for something better. We have the Ace of Swords reversed. This is, it can be lies, but it's also not communicating. It's pretty much what I said, like almost not expressing yourself out of fear. Like, am I doing the right thing? Am I doing, like, or is this going to fuck up my friendship kind of thing? So if you're dealing with a friend that you have feelings for, you could miss an opportunity in a love capacity with this person if you're not honest with them, basically. If you don't open up. Yep, then we have the Two of Chalices, which is the Two of Cups. And then we have the Five of Wands, which is all about conflict. It's inner conflict, outer conflict. It's like, I almost feel like it's betraying yourself. Because of your past. Because you're working on healing, you're not fully healed. Some of you are just moving forward too quickly because you just want it to be done and over with. It's like, I found this out about the past, I just gotta let it go. I'm good, but what you don't realize is even though you've done some work and you're continuing to, you're suppressing a lot. So if you don't really face all those inner demons, and some of them are really hard to face, I'm not judging, I'm just saying healing is a process. It doesn't happen overnight. So if anyone's trying to rush you or you're rushing the process because you just want to get out of it, if you're running away from your problems, it will catch up to you and it could cause problems within a connection and make you miss a really great opportunity in love just because you're not ready. Almost because you acted like you were ready, but you weren't. Or your person, energy, vice versa, whatever. You might force yourself to move on because they're not ready. I just feel like somebody isn't being honest about their feelings. And it is somebody that you have been intimate with. So if you haven't had sex with somebody right now, currently, if you do in the near future, within the next month, meet somebody new and you do have sex with them and those lovey-dovey feelings get thrown around, I almost feel like someone might back out because of being triggered. Like I'm afraid history is going to repeat itself. Almost like fearful of commitment because of it. And you're not fearful of abandonment. You're not afraid of them leaving. You're afraid of them being too overbearing. So that's just something that you would need to work through. Can I get more, please, on this missed opportunity? Because this is a soulmate connection. It's a strong bond that you have with somebody. And I feel like most of you know who this person is right now. Some of you, it's new. Is it what I said? I just heard something weird. One, two, three. Wedding rings. Union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. Somebody might have wanted to move this too fast. And I just feel like, I feel rushed. Like I said, with the whole healing process, rushing the healing process. Some of you are doing that, but I just feel rushed. So I feel like because you're not ready, you're not fully healed, you're not ready for a like major commitment, and this person is gonna this person's gonna make you feel rushed. Remember in the very beginning I said, be careful of love bombing? I feel that here. I don't know if this might be I kind of feel like it's like you're assuming that it's love bombing because you're not ready. Like, I feel like you need more time. Like, you need to work on yourself more. You're healing your heart. It's not that you don't have love for this person or that you don't want to grow with them and you don't want to move forward with them. I feel like you just want to do it slowly and that you need to do it slowly. And I feel like they're rushing the process and they're doing it possibly for an ulterior motive. I don't know why anyone would really want to rush it too much, but there's kind of lies here. There's something that isn't being said. I don't feel like it has to do with a marriage, but I feel like they might be proposing to you and it's just all so quick. And this opportunity might pass you by because either you don't answer them or you lie and say that you don't want it. Even though you do want it, you're just not ready for it. I just feel like this person's rushing you and you're looking at it as though history is repeating itself because that happened over here in the past with this person. It's like, I've seen this before. These are red flags. I can't do this. I'm fucking out of here because this has happened before. But this is a twin flame connection, this new person. You are scared of history repeating itself because you're seeing a pattern or there's something that this person is doing, possibly trying to level up the connection, possibly engagement, wedding, shit like that, and it's too much too soon. And that's exactly what happened in the past. So you're afraid of it. But it's just because this person has, like, intense passion for you. Like, they feel the connection so strongly that they don't want to lose you. So I feel like if this ends up happening to you and you feel rushed, you need to have open communication, because I feel like this person would be understanding as long as you were honest, because there's a lie here. So you're either going to lie to them because it's scaring you and you don't want to tell them what had happened to you in the past kind of thing, or you don't want to look weak because you moved away from all these people in this situation and it's following you. It's following you because you can't run away from your problems. It's something that you need to face head on. But I just feel like if you want to be with this person and you don't want it to be a missed opportunity, you're going to have to open your mouth and explain some things just so that they don't walk away from you. I want a little bit more. Why is the 4 water here for what Aries can expect, please? Guilt. Guilty conscience. Service. Feeling guilty about the past. Guilty that you're not moving this forward. Guilty about having to walk away because you need more time. Just be honest. Why are we guilty? I need more. I want to know why. Service. Are some of you sick and you just feel guilty, like I can't love you, I can't be with you because I don't have much time? That could be for somebody. That's definitely not for all of you. Perfection and despondence. It's like losing faith. This seems too good to be true. Yep. You're seeing something. Your past is like being shown to you through this person, through whatever this situation is, and it's got you freaked out because it's like, nope, this is too good to be true. This happened before and I ended up Schitt's Creek without a paddle. I'm not doing this again. But this person is not full of shit. They're not this person. It's someone new. It's a new experience. You just need to tell them that they're rushing in, that you need to slow down. That's it. We need to have honest communication here in order for this to work, because I do feel like this is an opportunity that if you let it pass you by, you will regret it, Aries. And it is coming up within the month. And if it's not you, it's someone you're connecting to. So if they aren't open and honest with you and you kind of rush them, so if it's flip-flopped, they're going to regret it. You might have some regret in the fact that, or feel guilty or feel bad that you rushed somebody because you didn't look at it that way. Something like that. Wow. So yeah, fuck it, I will do a charm. Let's pull you a charm, see what I get. I'm new to this. I've only ever done it one time for Scorpio earlier today, so let's see what we get. Oh, that one fell out. We have a feather. Oops. And love. Don't let this love pass you by. See? We have love. I don't know if it will show you. Oh, fucking thing. Whatever. Love. And then the feather. I almost feel like this is... I know this isn't an angel feather, but for some reason when I see feathers, I almost feel like I just was prompted to say, your guardian angel is around you. You are guarded and protected. You're being led down the right path. So don't fear this new opportunity, this new connection. This is destined for you. It's what you deserve. I also feel like I just heard free bird. Like you're free. You're not confined to the situation. You're not stuck there anymore. You might have some thoughts that bring you back, but that's not who you are. That does not define you, and you're not there anymore. It's okay to move forward. It's okay to spread your wings and fly free. It's okay to be yourself. Every feather is different. They're all unique. They're like snowflakes. You are different. You were born to shine. Now spread your damn wings. And I feel like you're gonna. Some of you just don't want a lover or a love interest to hold you back because you've been overshadowed in the past and it's your time to shine. But someone who truly loves you, and we do have love here, somebody who truly loves you will allow you to shine. They won't ever dull your shine. They will get some shoe polish and shine you up shinier. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't even know if this is going to make sense to anybody. This was a very crazy, chaotic reading with a lot of turmoil and pain because it made me feel sick to my stomach. And I feel kind of tired at the moment, actually. And I still have to do Patreon section with obstacles and blocks and everything else. So hopefully we can get out of the past energy, but I'm definitely going to take a break before I do the Patreon reading. So, yeah. But please like, share, comment, subscribe. The more you interact with me, the more apt I'm to pick up on your energy. I'm sorry if this didn't hit the masses, if this is just one message for one person or a small group. But, you know, it needed to be said, apparently. I don't know. I don't normally see this shit in these cards, you know? Like, how do you, I don't know. I don't even know how I get half the messages I get sometimes. I mean, I do know, but you know what I'm saying. It blows my mind still. But anyways, I love you guys' support. Don't forget to go over to Patreon for the extended, any denomination, like I said. Hit me up for a personal. My email's in the box below. Donations are always welcome. And my Willow's Wisdom Oracle deck is on sale, so you can always email me for purchasing info if you are interested. I am going to use that to get you some advice over on Patreon. But yeah, I think that's all I need to say. So keep moving forward, Aries. You guys got this. And if this wasn't your message, maybe next time, okay? I love you guys, and I wish you all the best. And you guys do get a bonus reading this month, so if this didn't hit home, you have 2 more opportunities for a reading to resonate with you. So hopefully we get different messages. All right. Bye.